Okay, so today in this lab, it's called Solubility and Reactivity. I'm doing experiment 2 so that you can see me. Hello. And today I have the well, which is labeled with the appropriate labels: the water, the IKI, and the acetic acid. And then on this side is the unknown substance, the baking powder, the sodium bicarbonate, and the cornstarch. Then the directions told me to label 4-way papers accordingly. So I have labeled the 4 weighing papers with the cornstarch, baking powder, sodium bicarbonate, and the unknown. And so the next thing it wants me to do is to pour each powdered substance onto a corresponding sheet of weigh paper. Then I'm to use the hand lens to absorb these substances. So let me put my cornstarch onto the cornstarch. Let me make sure I do this correctly. Okay, it says to each one. So here's the cornstarch. So I'm going to pour the cornstarch onto the cornstarch. I'm going to pour stuff over here. I'm going to pour. Let's put it right here. Cornstarch. I have sodium bicarbonate. And as you can see, I'm just going to pour all these onto the corresponding weigh paper. We got sodium bicarbonate. We got the unknown soap substance. No, I'm sorry. This is the sodium bicarbonate. This is the sodium hydrogen carbonate. So we have the sodium bicarbonate. Let me pour that onto where the sodium bicarbonate is, which is here. And there, the unknown substance goes here. Let's see. This unknown substance, so we don't know. The sodium, the baking powder goes here. So we got baking powder, and we have put in all of the appropriate ones in their respective places. Okay, so next it wants me to use the hand lens to observe each texture and color of each substance. What is the visual texture? So, alright, so I'm gonna use this and I'm gonna observe. Now see that this is kind of chunky and gritty, like there's like a powder. It's powdery. The unknown substance is powdery. This sodium bicarbonate is kind of grainy, like it's powdery. The cornstarch is white and it has a different type of texture. So each one, by looking, I know I could tell the sodium bicarbonate apart. It looks like it has crystals in the sodium bicarbonate. But moving right along. Moving right along. Moving right along, it says for me to use it with a scoop to transfer a small amount of the unknown into the 3 wells labeled with the U. So I'm going to do that really quickly. I'm just going to put and the unknown, smile about. There's the U. Gonna put it into the well labeled with the U. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. From there, I'm just gonna leave him beside him. Next, it says, so use a new wooden scoop and transfer a small amount of baking powder into the 3-well and label with the BP. So here we have the baking powder. Take it. 1, 2, 3. And put him right there. Next, I think we do each one like that. We take this a new scoop each time and do the cornstarch. So let's do the cornstarch. 1, 2, and 3. And put him right there so he doesn't get mixed up. And lastly, we do the sodium bicarbonate. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that's the part where we do our sampling. And then, so now I use the pipette and I place 2 to 3 drops of the acetic acid into the 4 wells lined with the AA. So we need to find the AA. Turn you around. I see the AA is right here. I place 2 to 3 drops of acidic into the 4 wells. And then, which is here. And then you observe each well to see if there's any bubbling or fizzing and you record it. Okay, so I am going to take my pipette and these 2 or 3 drops. 2 or 3 drops. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Ooh, it's a lot of fizzing with her. And then as you can see it from way over there. No, you can't. There is some fizzing going on in some of these. Fizzing and bubbling and stuff, some more than others. Some more than others. Fizzing and bubbling. Put it here so we can get a closer look at that. So we do have some fizzing and bubbling going on here in the first well. Okay, so the second leaf was in the first one. I can observe some fizzing and bubbling. So now here's the hot water, and then I use a different pipette because I have to 4 wells lined with the water. I need to get IKI. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Next. Okay, so let's get the right thing. Here we go. I do it different. Remove the lid, place 2 or 3 drops of the IKI into the 4 wells lined up with IKI. So IKI is right here. Let me make sure I can't get a view of this. Yes, here's IKI. And I'm gonna get a few solutionable drops out of here. This is IKI, so I'm dropping 1, 2 drops, 1, 2 drops, 1, 2 drops, 1, 2 drops. Okay, this IKI. Let's see, IKI, and lastly is the water. Hot water right here. Then I'm drop the hot water in the last one. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, the hot water is fizzing, as you can see. It fizzed. The IKI solution is fizzing a little bit as well. And that is my experiment. That concludes the basis of my experiment. And I do thank you for watching it. I'm gonna get this stuff cleaned up and disposed of properly, and have a good day. As you can see, some solutions are very acidic. I see that the sodium bicarbonate to water did not fizz, whereas to the acidic acid it did fizz. See in the IKI that the baking powder is fizzing and bubbling, and so is the unknown substance, whereas the cornstarch is not doing much. Maybe it didn't get on it correctly and put it in there. The cornstarch is doing a little bubbly and fizzing as well. Yeah, we got, okay, so that is that.